Number 2 is the Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lady Lux VIP. Thank you so much for joining the channel. I talk a little bit about how to increase your productivity, how to develop your time management skills. I talk about tips and tricks on how to help college students, and I also talk about my lifestyle as an entrepreneur. So let me ask you a question. Do you feel like you want to accomplish your dreams but you don't know how to get started? Do you feel like you want to get that degree? Yes, you want to get that degree, but they ain't letting you live. I'm going to give you guys tips and tricks on how to improve your time management skills. And if this is your first time on this channel, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to leave a heart in the description box below so I can welcome you to the sisterhood. So secret number 1 to developing your time management skills is planning. Plan, then plan again. Before I knew this little thing called planning, I was all over the place. I was doing everything, and I would easily get frustrated and flustered by everybody and their mama because I couldn't manage my time effectively. And it was because I didn't know how to plan things. I didn't know how to prepare myself to do things. So my time used to be all over the place. So when I started planning things ahead, it allowed me the time for me to process new information, especially as an undergrad. When I was an undergrad, it allowed me to get things done and dominate my courses or any activities that I had to do for that day or that time period. It allowed me to crush my goals. Crush them, because you can do it too. So tip number 1 is to plan ahead, right, by creating a to-do list. Yes, identify what you need to do, prioritize, and the things that you need to do it. Things that need to get done that are important, get it done and put it on one side. The things that don't need to get done right away, you put it on the other side, which means you don't need to do it. So you push it away, you eliminate those tasks. If you want more tips about how to eliminate distraction, I will leave one of my earlier videos in the description box below. So tip number 2 is to be aware of this thing called planning fallacy. What is that? Planning fallacy is basically where you underestimate the amount of time it takes you to do something. Most of the time, we as humans like to be optimistic about our time. So we're like, we can get it done in a week, or we can get it done in 1 hour. When in actuality, it takes you 2 or 2.5 hours to get it done. So now what's happening is you feel like whatever you had planned after that one task is being pushed back. So you want to make sure that you give yourself that room, that cushion that's needed for you to accomplish your goals and to properly process new information if need be. Once you plan your time ahead, you will have much more time to do all the fun stuff, all the extracurricular activities that you want to do, or you can have more time to sleep, because I love to sleep whenever I get the time to. Just a little bit, I'm going to teach you how to get my free checklist on how to develop your effective time management skills. But first, let's get to secret number 2. So secret number 2 is and developing your time management skills is communication. Yes, right? Before I learned how to communicate effectively with others, I was so flustered and so frustrated because I feel like nobody understood where I was coming from. I felt like I was upset with my professors. I was upset with everybody. And it's because I didn't know how to properly get my thoughts or my point across to others. So that in return may cause me to lose more time because I wasn't able to get anything done, or I was spending too much time on something. So, but once I learned how to effectively communicate my thoughts and get my point across, I was able to significantly improve my time. I was able to get way more things done, and that's what I want you guys to do as well. I want to make sure that you guys actually are able to get your things done. So I want to give you a few tips that I use to help me with my communication skills. So tip number 1 is to choose your words wisely. Yes, choose your words wisely. Make sure that you use words that symbolizes exactly what you're trying to say to others. Tip number 2 is to ask questions, whether it's your professors, your colleagues, or your friends. Just make sure that you ask questions so that you understand what the other party is trying to convey to you. Tip number 3 is to pay attention to nonverbal cues. Yes, nonverbal communication is part of the communication process. Pay attention to others' body language, how you're coming across to them, and vice versa. That in return will help you increase your communication skills, which will also help you build your time management skills as well. Number 4 is to ask for feedback. Ask feedback from those that you know, that you love, and that you trust, so that they can give you proper feedback on how to improve your communication skills, which will in turn lead you to gaining better time management skills, to get more things done and just feel way more productive and like a queen that you are. So if you increase your communication skills with your friends, your colleagues, your professors after watching this video, let me know in the comments down below so I can give you a shout out and we can celebrate. So secret number 3 is to developing your effective time management skills is to learn how to delegate and outsource. So before I learned how to delegate, I felt like I had to do everything and anything by myself. I felt like everything was on my shoulders. But once I learned how to delegate effectively and talk to well with others, then I was able to get so much more done. So number 1 is to resist the urge to do everything and anything by yourself, sis. You don't need to do everything by yourself. Tip number 2 is to make sure that each team member understands their responsibility, because the more, if you feel like you have something on your shoulders, then you'll be responsible enough to get it done. Tip number 3 is when you're delegating tasks to others, be sure to give clear directions and be concise, but also give specific due dates so that everybody understands the deadline to accomplish something. So delegating or outsourcing tasks doesn't mean that you're lazy, sis. It doesn't. It just means that you're being smart and you're learning how to manage your time effectively so that you can be a better team member, a better friend, a better whomever. It allows you more time to just get your tasks done for the day, for the week, for the month, or whatever. Remember that. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. You guys are so awesome. Share this video with one person that you think that needs to hear this message. So to recap, we learned the 3 steps on how to effectively manage our time, which is 1, planning, 2, communication skills, 3, learning how to delegate and outsource. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. On my full guide on how to effectively manage your time, my free checklist is in the description box below. Thank you so much. Bye, lovelies.